Get this one. A pudgy little snowman with a carrot nose. Along comes a bunny. What do you suppose? Hungry little bunny looking for his lunch. Ate the snowman's carrot nose. Crunch, crunch, crunch. How do you like that? Circle time. Circle time here at the Wicker Bar. Thank you for joining me here at the Wicker Bar. I am up in the kitchen. We had some stuff going on this afternoon, so I figured I'm doing up a very, very simple vegetable, vegetarian, vegan curry dish this evening. And for the cocktail this evening, this is called the Snowman. And this was actually gifted to us by one of our Patreon benefactors, Michelle Sebald, out there at Gabba Gabba Hair in Fremont. She gifted us this kit to make this cocktail called the Snowman, and I guess it's probably one that's sponsored by this Empress 1908 gin, which does have a nice little and it's from the Empress Hotel. Back when you used to be able to go to Vancouver or Canada easily, we stayed at the Empress Hotel a couple of times. Kind of expensive because you got to get a good room. Otherwise, the rooms are kind of small, but they do have a pretty epic bar. And I ended up drinking a lot of martinis back then. It's been many, many years. So this Empress 1908 gin. And what we have here is we have some clove syrup. And that is a lot of clove syrup. We'll probably make this cocktail for our Christmas Eve festivities this year. So if you want to make the clove syrup, you're just making simple syrup. So whatever ratio you want. 1 cup of water, 1 cup of sugar, about 1/3 of a cup of cloves. Let them steep, and you might want to run it through a little bit of cheesecloth, just in case there's any little crumblies from the cloves. I did see a couple of recipes that were suggesting just using ground cloves. Whatever you have. If you don't have whole cloves.
But Michelle made that.
But Michelle made this, and I can't vouch for what sort of cloves she used, what recipe she followed. I'm sure she wasn't messing around. Gin or clove syrup, and it calls for unsweetened almond milk or unsweetened coconut milk. This one's kind of a blend of coconut cream and almond milk. If you do use coconut milk, if you've ever gotten a can of coconut milk, it always kind of settles at the bottom, so you need to mix it up. We use this one right here and this is what kind of a coconut heavy dinner. This is what I'm going to use in the curry as well. And then it's lemon juice, which I'm going to get. Let me get these lemons juice right here. And it is going to be garnished with a couple of cloves and some coconut. And what I just did is I went ahead and I just kind of toasted the coconut. I just thought I'd do a little something different because I'm kind of curious as to if this is going to be like it is in the picture, or if the purple of the gin. You see that? It's like I'm 18 years old again. Got my juices all over the... Holy moly. Nice trajectory, Zippy. Almost got the ceiling. Yeah. Yeah. I know we haven't done a cocktail in a while, but here we are. It is today's Wednesday. Wiener Wednesday here in the Cook household at the Wicker Bar up in the kitchen. Okay, here we go. I'm ready to make this happen. So I'm doing a cocktail for 2 people, of course, for Rael and myself. We're going to go for 4 ounces of gin. I'm going to have to look at this label.
It's so pretty.
It is. Figure out what the purple is from. 4 ounces of gin. 2 ounces of the almond and coconut cream milk. Let's see. 1 ounce of our lemon juice. Oops. And 1.5. I'm afraid of that. One and a half ounces of our cinnamon syrup. Clove, I'm sorry. God damn it. Because I made cinnamon syrup. Boom. I'm glad Rael's here to keep me in line. There we go. You hear that? You ever had a pedicure? Oh, it makes your feet feel so good. If I only had some fresh socks, I'd be on top of the world. So here we go. The snowman. It's going to be interesting. It's an interesting blend of flavors here.
Ooh.
I guess technically speaking, it's supposed to have the clove as a garnish. I'm not going to put the clove in because I'm afraid. Let me just see. Is it going to float? Okay, there we go. 3 cloves in there, just like we're having a nice sambuca. For the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. A little coffee bean in there. You know that one? Okay, Rael, join me. Mm-hmm. Interesting taste. Interesting.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking. I don't want to chew that clove. No, I think it's delicious. Lick my lips, Rael. Hang tight. Yeah, the coconut on the top is just messing me up. I guess I have a little cocktail straw in there. Hang tight. I'm gonna get this cleaned up. Really, really simple dinner. Really, really simple. Look at this. That's it. Got some cauliflower, butternut squash, sweet potato, onion, carrot. We have some fresh ginger, our coconut milk, our coconut water, which adds a little bit extra flavor. Some of these recipes I've seen for this easy throwdown curry, they want you to throw water in there. That just seems ridiculous. And since I'm trying to do it vegan, aka vegetarian, to please all of my loyal fans out there, I'm not going to use chicken stock. But boom, and then the korma curry paste we're going to throw in there. And I think I'm just going to do a little bit of couscous on the side. And I don't know, we'll see. I'll talk to Rael, and we might do one other dish. Just hang tight. We're going to enjoy this cocktail, and we'll be back to make you dinner. Boom! Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna get on this dinner here. While you were away, I went ahead and I peeled the sweet potato. I peeled up. We get one of these big butternut squashes, and we can use this for probably 4 or 5 different applications, if you would. And same as this sweet potato, I probably will only do half of it. 1 carrot, 1 onion. This is just what we have. If I had a little bit of a red bell pepper, I'd throw that in there as well. But we don't. And I did peel that to a little knuckle of ginger, and we have our little ginger grater there. So let me go ahead and get this pan going, and then I'm gonna get this onion going in here first. And I'm doing not too big, not too small. Once again, it's just railing myself. She knows if I needed to, I could do some magnificent cuts and make it all look very, very neat and uniform. Let's get in there and cut that one. There we go. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth. My two front teeth. All I want for Christmas is the James Bond BARK attaché case on eBay. If anybody just can donate to me, 700. I don't even need the whole. If I could just get half of it covered, I could justify that. I can't justify the $721. But if somebody just give me like $350, I can justify that. Never seen that toy before in the box. Fabulous. I know, I can tell you don't share my excitement. Understandable. Understandable. Here we go. I'll throw those in there as well. And we're using the, so whatever, the korma, korma paste, more of an Indian flavor. They're all the two. These are the other two that you should have in your refrigerator, and these things cost like $2 or $3, and especially if you have an Asian market in your neighborhood, that's where you should get them. And then this, I've mentioned this before. We use this size because we're only cooking for the two of us. This is perfect. That's just perfect. There we go. The thing that's going to take the longest to cook is going to be that butternut squash. But that's all right. This is vegan. This is vegan, motherfuckers. I'm jumping on the bandwagon. Jumping on that vegan bandwagon. This is all plant-based here. Oh yeah, look at that. Butternut squash, packed full of vitamins. Look at all the nice bright colors in this dinner. Packed full of vitamins. Packed full of vitamins. That's how I remain so, swarmy in my later years here. I know it doesn't seem like much when you're looking at it on the cutting board, but then when it all gets cut up and it's here in this pot, in this pan, in this 16-inch skillet. All right, let's get teeniest little head of cauliflower. And when I was in Slovakia some years ago for work, and I went to the little market, and the older Eastern Bloc gals, they had these heads of cauliflower and these heads of cabbage that were just like massive, like nuclear fallout type of stuff. Oh, let's get our ginger in there. There we go. Fabulous. All right. There you go. I'm done. You weren't there. I was there. I was in Slovakia. I was there for work. It was fun.
With no kitchen, though.
Pardon?
No kitchen.
No kitchen? No, when I was in Slovakia, no, I had no kitchen. But there was a convenience store that was right by the hotel we were staying at, and it was old school, kind of like Soviet era, where everybody in the plant that we were working in had a communal lunch every day, which was kind of cool. Yeah, those were the days, you know. That was like my dream job. I've never gotten over losing my dream job at Planetary Fuels. Biodiesel, plant engineer, Blaine Cook, first class. Oh yeah, that was big doings. I went down to Olympia. I met with politicians, and I ran over the process of the CPU 100 that we were using. CPU 1000, excuse me. All right. There we go. That's just going to get a little bit of color on there. let us throw in our coconut milk. Coconut water. And then our korma curry paste. And you know, the directions on this, actually the directions on this are not for what I'm doing, so I use one of these little jars, and this makes this would be good for about three times. All right, boom. There we go. I'm gonna bring that up to a boil. Delicious. And then I'm gonna put the lid on it, and all that's gonna cook down. It's probably gonna take, I don't know, 20 or 25 minutes. And then, you know, the couscous just takes, it doesn't take any time at all. And if I did it right now, or if I got it ready, by the time I went to cook it, the couscous would have already absorbed all of the liquid. So I'm gonna bring this to a boil, put the lid on, I'm gonna reduce it to a simmer, and we'll be back. Okay, so here I'm back. So democracy ruled. So I'm gonna do up a little broccoli, which is a very common in this type of the Indian cooking. So I'm gonna cook the broccoli in the oven. I'm gonna toss it in this bowl with these little tomatoes, and I have some Kashmiri chili powder. I have some cumin, and I have some turmeric. So I'm gonna dispatch our, and I was thinking, I do actually have some paneer in the refrigerator, so I was thinking of the sag paneer, but then I was trying to go full vegan, so I didn't want to throw the cheese in there and throw everybody off, because it's not vegan paneer. So I'm sorry. Okay, so here we go. I mean, we pretty much, with the exception of, you know, doing the little bit of a steamed, blanched green beans, all the vegetables, we do all these in the oven. It just tastes better that way. And I'm cooking up a few extra of these vegetables, of this broccoli, because Rael uses this in her little breakfast deal. Okay, let's get a little bit of vegetable oil on there. And I don't know, I'm gonna go about a teaspoon of each. There's our cumin, our turmeric. I will throw a little bit of salt and pepper on there as well. And our Kashmiri chili powder. There we go. Fabulous. And let's throw a little bit of salt in here. We're gonna get our tomatoes. Perfect. And had I been prepared to do this one, I would have taken my pan, either this one or a little sheet pan, and I would have put that on the bottom rack of the oven. I've got the oven set to 400. I would have preheated it. I would have preheated the pan, because it works really, really good when you're doing the vegetables this style. Boom! Look at that. There we go. My oven's not quite heated to 400, but it's about 305. That'll work. Hang tight. I just want to be totally transparent here. I mean, once again, I'm putting out the call right now on eBay. James Bond, B-A-R-K, attaché case in the box. I've got the case already on eBay. The one they have, the case is broken. I've got the case, so I mean, don't worry about that if you think you're purchasing me an inferior product. Okay, all right, I'll be back. Okay, are we ready? This looks nice. Ooh, yeah, that cooked down really, really nicely. And of course, just because we have them, I got some frozen peas up in here. I'm going to throw in that. I made the couscous. I think couscous has got to be. I don't think you can make a pasta smaller than a couscous. Could you? Those are the tears of my lizard. And there we go. That's our broccoli there. We'll be all right. Pretty sure. All right, here we go. Let's make this happen. We moved on. We got a little bit of wine here. Once again, thank you for joining us here up in the kitchen at the Wicker Bar. I'm the host of this video, Lord Zippy Blaine, the Duke of the goddamn motherfucking Delridge. This, we're cooking vegan. All right, that's what we're doing. That's good, Rails. Giving me the thumbs up. Sometimes, if you do come over here for dinner and I'm doing the plate, I'm gonna give you. I do it like a way because it's kind of like, you know, you kind of want it to be artistic as we're plating up the plate. So sometimes, you know, if I know that you don't like this, I still want them all to look the same. You know, Rael, she's always trying to break me down. Okay. Holy moly! That pan was hot. There we go. Oh. Vegan. How's that? There you go. Thank you. Mister Snowman was our cocktail for this evening. And we have a vegan dinner of a little mixed vegetable curry.
We can't sit there. No, thank you.
Mixed vegetable curry, some couscous, and a little bit of roasted broccoli with some little tomatoes and some cumin, some cashmere red pepper, and some turmeric, and a little salt on there. Vegan, vegetarian, whatever you want to fucking call it. Plant-based. You gotta feel good about this. I'm gonna be farting for one thing. That's why I skipped the garbanzos. All right, thank you very much. Peace out from the Wicker Bar. I'm the host of this video, Lord Zippy Blaine, the Duke of the goddamn motherfucking Delridge. I just cooked you. I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm getting ASL over here. Okay. I made
Ding ding. Like,
ding,
subscribe.
ding, ding. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share this with your friends. I mean, if I could get 300 subscribers by the end of the year, that'd be really killer. Okay, get out of here.